Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Captain Jack has released the colony world that was built during his 24/7 or 24-hour live stream. It did not go on for weeks. I did have the opportunity to participate in it, and I had a 6-hour block. I think we made about 4.5 before it got too late, and we were all pretty much done. But I figure we go take a peek around. It seemed that after we participated in the later shifts, there were some bad apples, shall we say, that kind of, ruined it for everyone, shall we say. But yeah, I kind of wanted to see what survived, if anything. Well, so, it's an interesting spawn for it to have picked, but either way, this is kind of the entry hallway bit. I think this was here before. Yeah, we made some underground, there's Captain Jack. Got some names here for those that worked on. Then the G is which group you were. I believe we were G4 through G6, so this was part of red teams, obviously, though they were all quick to remind us there are no teams. This is a group project, but you know how group projects go. There are some that do more and some that do less. We were with Echo team, which was purple, and I think we were probably more of the less groups, considering what I ended up seeing was left by the time the stream ended. So let's go over. We were over in this vicinity, and I just want to see if anything survived. I think this reminds. It looks like the platform I built, or at least there was the initial platform here, and then I built one next to it, but it seems like it was either all repainted or a completely different build, maybe. I assume under this is where our base is. Yup. It did survive. Echo's founding fathers were deleted. Unfortunate. Then down here was our refineries and assemblers. Or just one, but that was partially what I had dug. That little spot there. Kind of cool to see it survived. But yeah, let's go back out here. Sad it got covered, but, it's fine. I don't think our ship... Oh. I don't think my ship survived, but this one looks pretty cool. Giant welder, but it seems a little overbuilt for a welder, not gonna lie, but whatever works. Here was that tower. At one point, my ship was docked here, but it doesn't seem like it survived. Oh, are we on survival mode? We sure are. Since we're not actually, playing survival, I'm just gonna turn everything on so that we can continue flying around and checking things out. This whole area wasn't there, or at least it looked vastly different when I was playing. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep removing weather just so that we can see. This was a hangar. Doesn't look like much got built in said hangar. Just kind of on brand. A lot of grandiose projects were started, but never really had any value to add. Well, let me correct myself. It definitely added value. It created a beautiful building to the colony, but it didn't get used very much, it seems. Or if it did, it got destroyed. That's true. Everything we're looking at could be a second rendition of what occurred. Now this, I did work on, and I am very glad it survived. Should be a grinder pit. The buttons don't work, though. But basically, it's a hinge, and so these would pull the pull this cover off. In fact, I might just do it manually because it was cool. Actually, maybe do I need to? Oh, access is denied. Okay, well, we're going to use all terminals. There we go. Yeah, this was my favorite thing that I helped build. I did not build the the manufacturing for sure of this, but we built out the drills. We piped them all up, and then we had one guy that built these panels, and I helped weld them all up. So that was fun. My contributions. I'm a good welder, not a good designer, as you might have seen from some of my creations thus far. I don't remember this guy. Must have been new. Might even, maybe this will be a good test, so I can show you the grinders. So yeah, as you can see, pretty effective. Relatively. No one said it was fast, just that it was effective. Yeah, at one point during the stream, somebody accidentally Control-Shift-P'd the entire base, everything completely white. It was a tragedy. Thankfully, he willingly executed himself by throwing himself into the grinder pit, so justice was served. I just wanted this to complete, but this is why I don't usually mess with grinder pits, because they obviously have some flaws. Oh, there we go. And I can't do this in survival, because I'll get chewed up by the grinders. Either way, yeah, that was cool addition. I was glad to assist on that. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of the things that are white here were not white when it started. It was part of the great painting that it became known as. Here's a weld pit-ish. These were not there when I was there. They build houses of some sort. Seems like it. There was the Church of Defoe, which had a giant picture of Willem Dafoe in it. It's funny, when we started, someone ran way out here and built it, and it was like super far from everybody. But now that's we quickly grew out and expanded to it. So this is a cool tower, actually. This was definitely not there when we were playing. Let's go inside of it. Why is everything off? Is that some like Space Engineers meta where doors drain a lot of power or something? Like, I don't know. If you're trying to lock the door, just don't. Just don't. Apparently I'm in a mood. Around and around and around and around. Oof. And then up here. Oh, is that? That's conveyed up. That's awesome. The conveyor systems in this game are like one of my favorite things. It just adds being able to just reach in here and then just grab, you know, freaking assault turret ammo. Like that's sweet. There's a ship out there. You'll forgive me if I don't go back down through the stairs, but either way, a very cool tower. I love the I think it's called greebling, or at least it is in Lego, of just adding, you know, texture to the top here. Oh, we got Captain Jack up here again. Laser antenna, regular antenna, decoys. Cool, cool. This hole wasn't here, or it might have been here, but I don't recall. I didn't go too far this way. This was the factory that kept everybody afloat, basically. Assemblers on this side, refineries on this side. Everything just big and bougie. They were closer up here and, you know, not all plugged in, but then everything was moved back and put under this awesome factory. See this? It's well made and it served a purpose, which is, you know, really cool. The use of a exhaust pipe there to give it some industry. Bunch of turrets. There wasn't any need for turrets when I was playing, so yeah, that's good. Here are some ships. A weapon ship. Welders. Mining ship. Is this the main building? No, that was this one here. They were still building this as we were ending this building up here. We were doing some trolling towards the end, but nothing as bad as what happened later. We were setting off fireworks for fun, but nothing harmful, just some good-natured, confusing fun, I guess. But yeah, looks like this building never got furnished, but I can't blame them because furnishing is not one of my skills either. So I also forgot a door. Oh, maybe they didn't forget a door. What is this? Oh, I missed a stairwell. I thought I was at ground level. I apologize for putting a hole in the door. Got another door that's turned off for some reason. That was, yeah, an apartment building. A hot dog, I think, was the color scheme they went for. This one. Yeah. I kind of suspected this building would never get completed or used, really. They had a cargo container. I think it was probably this one, or these. Yeah, they basically had their own cargo container, and they kind of stole resources from everyone else and put it there and then disconnected it from the rest of the thing. So we were all needing resources, and they had hoarded it all for their building, which, as you can tell, it didn't quite get finished, and I don't know. It looks like a building, so I can't fault them for that. And then this definitely wasn't here when we started. No, there was that. I believe there's a disco on one of these floors, but yeah, that one there. Can we just? Yeah, we can. I don't know why I've been grinding stuff. Got DJ table and lights, disco floor. I'm pretty sure this like does stuff. Like, you can get the lights to start rotating. Nope. Guess not. Got a little bar over here. Just cool. Yeah. Got some very talented people in the community for sure. Even the buildings and creations that I'm sort of crapping on, I'm not actually. Like, we all spend a lot of time building on this, making awesome things. What was hard is if you only had like one section to build on, there wasn't much that you could do. Or if you only had one group, like a 2-hour period to build, like 2 hours isn't that long in Space Engineer's time. That's usually a full day-night cycle if you leave that setting stock. Which, speaking of, okay, well, I guess I'm incompetent and can't figure out the time, which is weird. I know it's just in a setting, but also it doesn't really matter. And this, this guy is pretty awesome. It was, I think it was just summoned in via blueprints. Somebody donated, I think, close to $1,000, if not more, for the charity stream. So Captain Jack spawned in this blueprint for him. I think he built it. If not, I apologize. I don't mean to give credit to someone who didn't build it, but I'm pretty sure he was saying he built it and was kind of going through it in the chat, all the cool things about it. But yeah, it's a cool ship for sure. Massive rover. I've kind of wanted to do an absolutely ridiculously sized rover like this as a mobile base, but there aren't very many worlds where it works, except for like Pertam, but that was kind of designed for rovers, that Wasteland update and all that good stuff. But either way, a super cool ship. Cool. Here we are. We'll give it a drive, shall we? Yep. Nice and slow, but clearly good at deforesting. I wonder, are these wheels slightly elevated in some way so that they don't catch? They seem to be spinning endlessly. Either way, this isn't really a Keeps Revenge review, so we'll let that be, but it's a very cool rover. I think that pretty much covers it. This tower, I don't know what it's from. I don't know what its purpose is. Sci-fi skin's cool, but yeah. It's kind of where Echo Base used to be, so I wish it was purple. But, you know, it's cool nonetheless, I guess. Oh, yeah. This... Because I don't think anyone really noticed how low we were kept getting on ice, so I took my mining rig out here a couple times and dug. I think I dug a couple paths. Like this one was mine and that one was mine, just to, you know, bring back 500k of ice, because everyone, as you can imagine, having 40 people, I think it was, at a time on a server every for over 24 hours straight, you went through a lot of ice. So yeah, we did a couple runs here. This pipeline was finally added for so that people would just take it all the way back to base for those that would take a miner out and then get some ice, and then they could land and have it shipped all the way back up, which would have been very nice when we were playing. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably everything that we wanted to see. I think those ramparts are weapons bays. Keeps Revenge. Oh yeah, this hoverfish. This is a cool guy. It definitely wasn't there when we were there, but that's a cool ship. I don't know if this was spawned in afterwards or not. I didn't watch the entire stream, as you can imagine, but I did come and go. But it's a cool ship. This is cool. Oh. I apologize, whoever built that. Not too sure why you would have dampeners off on a flying ship in gravity, but good for you, I guess. There's a lot of things people were doing that were not how I would have done them, but that's kind of the point of a survival game. Everyone can do what they want, find what works for them, and it's all fine and dandy until it all comes together and people's inefficiencies come out. Either way, I think we will end right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Captain Jack, for putting on this event. This was an awesome event. For a great cause. Lots of awesome people were involved. Lots of, unfortunately, not awesome people were also involved. Hence, wherever my ship went, may it rest in peace. But it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure next year, I think they mentioned they want to do it again, and they would maybe do some better vetting of people. So that'll be for the best. But yeah, again, thanks to everyone who participated and donated. It was an awesome event. And thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you guys in the next video. We'll be continuing our survival series. Have a great day.